it was good. It worked. It actually worked.
Awesome. Totally awesome.
Okay.
I strongly recommend getting a session with him. You won't be disappointed. I give you my word on that.
I feel really quite amazing right now.
Everything will be taken care of in a very kind and professional way.
There's nothing to worry about. It's all good. I can't see any reason why someone would want to do it. I would have been happy to just lie there the whole day and just like massage the whole day. But I understand you have a life. That's okay.
12.
Oh! All right. Thank you very much, Leah.
You're welcome.
I felt like it was a 10. I mean, I also came present and ready to do the work, so which I think both people have to be. Mm-hmm. And you were definitely present and ready to do the work, which is perfect.
Would have said my focus before was 10, and my focus now is like 13, but that doesn't really work.
Broke my ankle almost 4 years ago. Got run over by a truck, and I had surgery and 2 screws in my bone right now, and it's been affecting me with the mobility of my ankle. It was frustrating for me because my turnouts on my left ankle weren't as good as they were on my right. There was a lot of restriction in my ankle, affecting my evolution, I guess, as a dancer.
A sprained ankle that it has been haunting me for the last 8 months. It's not as flexible, it's not as strong, it doesn't have the balance. Mm-hmm. Pretty much messing up my whole body. My alignment's off because I'm constantly compensating with the other leg.
Right.
That was broken in the past, they were equal, they were more symmetrical.
It's not a good example. My glute is kind of pretty gelatinous, I would say. And my groin is always super, 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 super tight. Like, it just feels like I didn't even know it could get this soft, right? Because to me it always just felt like stringy tendons. Like, there's nothing there that could get soft or opened up. And right now, like, I'm having trouble. I have to dig deep to find those same tendons that before were so prominently tight and taut.
Much more mobility just in the shoulders, the hips.
Literally 2 days after the session, I went to the dance studio and, was in a class, and I just noticed how everything was just much easier to do, and I was so happy. I said my ankle that had been broken almost had a better turnout than my right ankle, which I found to be really cool to see. Around the scar tissue from the surgery I hardly feel anything anymore now. When I touch it, it's like all loosened up.
I also saw actually physically the difference, especially in my shoulders, like immediately after we worked on the shoulder area. The one side that I worked on was completely more relaxed than the other side that I hadn't. It was almost like I was leaning forward with one shoulder and back with the other.
Standing now just feels literally more grounding. It's funny that, I'm not much of an Eastern philosophy guy, but it's funny that the Eastern traditions, speaking in chakras and saying that this area grounds you, literally my stance feels like a lot more solid. That feel awesome, feel really open, and feel like a lot more fearless. I feel like I have more sort of this stuff coming out of me, the more this kind of energy glowing from me than I did before, and this is all kind of really hard to objectify. Things psychologically, I feel a lot more like I have a presence to myself.
It did, yes. But it was a good hurt, I think that a lot of the times when you have a certain amount of tension stuck in your body, that you need to get in there, and it won't always be, like cloud nine.
There were points that were painful, but with the knowledge that I'm going to be letting go, like that it was doing something positive for my body, it was just more of a, like, oh, here it comes, and watching it go through the body.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was certainly worth it. Certainly worth it. I recommend anyone.
Definitely worth it.
What we worked on today requires a lot of patience and trust, and a lot of knowing that this is going to be worth it.
Okay.
Definitely the very special care and attention that was directed to
the foot, but also really good communication, very good presence throughout the whole session.
It felt like there'd be like this intent, like kind of strong pain and tightness, and then being able to like let that go and breathe it out was kind of satisfying. I felt that you were very thorough, which is good. I felt your intention for like the outcome was very strong, which is nice. Like that you were very present for it, and that you know your stuff and you know what you're doing.
A lot of them that I've had in the past, they seem to be like very kind of fast at what they do and don't actually take the time to really press into that specific area of your body, which is requiring more attention. The presence, the skill in general was definitely much better than most of the body workers that I've worked with in the past.
Because, you know, he knows how to get in there and how to move things around. I definitely plan on getting more sessions done by him.